Expanse, critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the Orcinus orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and beyond. This whale's story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Welcome to SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. My name is Sam, and I'm so honored to introduce you to this intriguing, majestic animal. A better understanding of these amazing animals and all that they represent.
Describes the differences between killer whale size, physical form, brain, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
Shouka here are going to help you show you some of their physical characteristics. That blowhole on the top of their head is perfectly designed for catching a quick breath of air at the surface of the water. Even the location of their eyes works to their advantage. It may look like they're in those white patches on the side of their head, but they're actually in the darker area just in front, camouflaged from thrash and prey. dorsal fin, which helps stabilize them when swimming and assist in thermoregulation. Because there's no bone or muscle inside, sometimes you may see them curve. The flippers on either side of the whale are called pectoral flippers, and they're mainly used for steering and stopping. Inside each pectoral flipper are 5 bony digits, just like the human hand. And the lobes on either side of the tail are called flukes. The tail flukes are the killer whale's engine, propelling them to speeds of up to 30 miles per hour. That's as fast as some of our speedboats. But they swim the fastest and use the most energy when they're propelling their nearly 10,000-pound bodies all the way up and out of the water.
Social structure. An orca pod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod, and calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shouka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like most animals, killer whales use body language as a form of communication. A pectoral slap can be used to show dominance or get noticed. For example, a mother may use a pectoral slap to get their calf's attention. But when they really want to be heard, they'll preach. Spy out things how killer whales coordinate and get a better view of their surroundings during a hunt. Slaps are another form of communication killer whales often use in the wild and right here at SeaWorld.
Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
And showing their playful side, both in the wild and right here at SeaWorld. Focusing is when the whale swims fast, briefly breaking the surface of the water. Rubbing their bellies on rocks when they can. We see our whales here doing it all the time, just like whales in British Columbia. every day, which helps us build a trusted relationship and uphold optimal healthcare, research, and quality of life. Our whales are taking an active role in their own health and well-being, and they're trained to participate in a variety of husbandry behaviors, including presenting us their tail flukes, which allows our vets to get a blood sample, which helps us monitor their overall health. The whales slide out into a scale, like Orkid is demonstrating on the screen there, which helps us monitor the weights of our young whales as they grow, and helps us maintain healthy weights for our adult whales. We can even get a breath sample from their blowholes, all thanks to that trusted relationship we build with our animals day after day. Now, speaking of those animals, I'd like to introduce you all to a very special whale. Let's give a big round of applause to Orkid. Orkid is 35 years old and was the first whale born here at SeaWorld San Diego. She is incredibly intelligent and knows over 300 different behaviors. She's inspired hundreds of thousands of guests, just like all of you, to care more about our oceans. Not only that, but she's assisted in countless research projects, helping scientists learn more about her wild counterparts. We challenge our whales every day to learn new things to engage and stimulate their minds. Diet, exercise, and of course, play help keep these whales in great shape.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.